Good morning, children. Welcome again to the next session where we will be doing the long questions, that is E part. In my previous session, we had done short questions, that is D part, isn't it? In my previous session, we had done this D part. Today, we will be doing E part, okay? So, let's get started. First question: what was the political condition of the Aryans? This is your question. What was the political condition of the country under Aryans? So, see the picture here. I have written the answer for you in points so that it will be easy for you to write. Okay. All the answers are given in page number 95 and 96. Okay. But so that you don't have any problem in writing the answer in points, I have written the answer here. So see to it. Political condition you have to write. First point, in early Vedic period there was no capital, as we all know that kingship was not hereditary, but in later Vedic period it was prevalent in later Vedic period. That means this capital, this hereditary post, that was all found in later Vedic period or prevalent in early Vedic period. The second point, in early Vedic period, Sabha and Samiti was responsible for policy making along with king. But in later Vedic period, this Sabha and Samiti was not at all powerful. They lost their position and king was only powerful. Okay. The next point is, in later Vedic period, king performed Rajasuya and Ashwamedh yajnas. Yes, this was totally absent in early Vedic period. This Rajasuya and Ashwamedh yajnas were the rituals performed by king once he gained the territory or showing that he was very powerful. So these were the rituals. So children, it was totally absent in early Vedic period, but it was very much prevalent in later Vedic period. So these are your points of question number E1. Next question is, what was the condition of woman in early Vedic period? When I was discussing this lesson, in regular intervals, I told you that in this chapter, we will differentiate the political condition, the social condition, the occupations, the religion between early and later Vedic period. So here also we have to write the condition of woman in early Vedic period. So children, you will get this answer in page number 96. Where you will get this answer? In page number 96. So here you will write the condition of woman of early Vedic period, not of later Vedic period. Before going to the answer, let me explain you this. What was the difference in early and later Vedic period regarding condition of woman? In early Vedic period, there were no social evils. Women were getting respect and participation of wife was very much essential in all the religious ceremonies. But in later Vedic period, the condition of woman declined. Why? Due to the presence of social evils. What type of social evils were there? Sati Pratha, child marriage. This was totally unknown in early Vedic period, but it was very much prevalent in later Vedic period, which led to the decline in the status of woman. Okay, so here you have to write only the condition of woman in early Vedic period. So let's see to page number, come to page number 96. There you will get this answer in social condition. Women were held in great respect. They were educated. Women like Appala and Ghosha composed hymns. I have already discussed what is hymns. When in praise of God you sing something or you praise, that is called hymns. The participation of wife was essential in all the religious ceremonies. So this was the condition of woman in early Vedic period, and you will get this answer in page number 96. Okay children, now we come to the next question. The next question is, explain the Varna system and what changes did it undergo during later Vedic period. Before answering the question, first of all, it is very essential to understand the question. So, first of all, you will explain Varna system, where I explained you that every life of a man is divided into 4 stages, each having 25 years of age. And there in 4 ashrams we explained about the So the next Varna system we have to write, as I told you that ashram system, every man's life was divided into 25 years of age. But before ashram system, what was prevalent there? Varna system. And what does Varna means? Varna means caste. So the society was divided into 4 Varnas. Before going to the question, let me tell you that this question is in 2 parts. So once you write the first part, change the paragraph and then write the second part of the question. Okay, because it will be very difficult for you to differentiate between first part and second part. So write the first part of answer, change the paragraph, and then write the second part. And what is the second part of your question? What change did it undergo during later Vedic period? Okay. So come to page number 96, where you will get this answer. Page number 96. So come to page number 96. So first part of your answer is, society was divided into 4 Varnas: Brahmin, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Along with that, you have to write what were their professions. Brahmins used to look after religious matters. Kshatriyas protected the people from internal and external harm. Kshatriyas were cultivators and Vaishyas were cultivators and craftsmen, and Shudras were the laborers who served the above 3 class. Children, I have written here first part. This is the answer of first part. Okay, E3, first part. And then change the paragraph and write the second part. But in later Vedic period, this is from here you are having the second part. But in later Vedic period, the Varna system became hereditary and rigid. No one could change the occupation or the Varna. Okay. This is your second part of your answer of question number E3. Is it clear, children? So you will get this answer in page number 96. Okay, now come to the next question. List the achievements of Aryans in the field of science and mathematics. Children, when you are writing this answer, first of all, let me tell you where you will get this answer. You will get in page number 97 and 98. Okay. You will get this answer in page number 97 and 98. But before writing this answer, write separately this science and mathematics. Let me show you how you will write. You will write science and give dash and write the achievements of Aryans. After finishing this, again you will give the heading mathematics, give dash and write the achievements of Aryans in the field of mathematics. So in different paragraph you will write the answer. Okay. For science, let me come to page number 98. First of all is your science. So come to page number 98. Page number 98. Astronomy was the favorite subject of the Aryans. They studied the movement of heavenly bodies. They knew about the movement of the earth on its axis around sun and movement of moon around the earth, that is rotation and revolution. And also Aryans could predict or foretell solar and lunar eclipse. So what is this part? This is the answer of science. These are all the achievements in the field of science done by Aryans. Okay, children? So in different paragraph you will write down. Next is your mathematics. So from astronomy you will write the achievements of science by the Aryans. Okay, up to lunar eclipse. Next you come to mathematics. For mathematics you will write the Vedic literature throws light on the achievements of Aryans in the field of science. And then you write mathematics was known as Ganit. It included arithmetic, geometry and mathematics was known as Ganit. Just change the sentence little bit. Don't copy exactly from the book. It is written which included arithmetic, geometry and algebra. The Vedic people had the knowledge of zero, which helped them to calculate large numbers, and they could also knew the decimal, cube root, square root system, etc. So this is the achievements of Aryans in the field of mathematics. Okay, children, you will get this answer in page number 97. So in different heading you will write the answer. For science you will write different, and for mathematics you will write the achievements of mathematics. It means in separately you are going to write the contribution of Aryans in the field of science and mathematics. Now we come to the last question. List the occupations of the Aryans. List the occupations of the Aryans. So here it is not asking you occupation, it is asking you occupations. So come to page number 97. Only you have to list the occupations. That means what occupations was carried by the Aryans. So as we all know, that agriculture was the main occupation. So first you will write agriculture was the main occupation of the people. Along with that, people also carried different occupations. I have written here they also carried pottery, weaving, carpentry, jewelry making, etc. Okay, that means only you have to mention the occupations carried by the Aryans in Vedic period. It is not asking you about later or early Vedic period, simply about Vedic period. Okay, so only you have to write the occupations. You can write like this also, that agriculture was the main occupation of the people, but apart from that they also carried pottery, weaving, pottery making, jewelry, carpentry making, etc. Okay, you will get this answer in page number 97. So children, this is all about your question answers of E part. So children, please do it carefully. Write your answers in history notebook and send me those homework in WhatsApp group. And write it very neatly so that I can check it nicely. Okay, so improve your handwriting. Some of you are not writing in a proper way, so write it neatly. So this is your homework to do E part of chapter 11 in history notebook. Okay children, thank you.